Vicki is going, we have some of our own surveys, and we're happy if you'd like to give us some feedback. We learned from this, and something you might want to see, or something you didn't like, or, sorry. And the other thing Vicki's going to give you is, we have,
We'll have it at the front.
Vicki is going to have this at the registration table, and it's just some information if you'd like to leave us with your email, or for any events or presentations that we might be doing. So we're happy to do that, or we'd love if you would do that. Also in your folders, as we mentioned, the 15 rules of improv, and I'm sure, especially Prince Charles, oh, he's not here, I can't even make fun. Also our bios, just some information on us as well. So thank you so much. And I'm going to turn it over to Marilyn for a very exciting time.
So is that working or not?
I'm going to give you this one. And after this really interesting and fun event we're about to have, we are going to do our first raffle prize.
Thank you very much. So this is like, excuse me.
Is that yours?
No,
Oh,
no. This is like following babies and puppies and kittens. And then after me is door prizes. So thank you very much for that.
Hurry up, Matt.
I'm sure you're fabulous.
Yeah. Well, it is my honor and pleasure to present the third annual Award of Distinction for Innovation in Technology. This is our third presentation. We have a committee that, first of all, I would like to introduce, if you'll just stand up or wave or whatever. I was the chairperson of the committee, not a voting member, but we have Deborah Hudson. Deborah, way back in the back of the room. She is a board member from Minneapolis. Janet Nelson. Janet's not here yet.
Not here yet.
She's on her way. She is from Charlotte, North Carolina. Dan, we have from Sarasota, Florida. We all know Dan with a little piece of sand. Kim O'Hara from Baldwin County, Alabama. She was our recipient last year, so she was on our board. We also had someone who manages a Delta Dental call center in Louisville, Kentucky, my home of the Kentucky Derby. Just got over that. She was from the, of course, private sector, so we thought it would be a good idea to get someone from outside of our industry to help vote. We had a really difficult time this year. The last couple years we had some really shining stars. This year we had a whole galaxy of stars, so it was very difficult to come to a solution, and I was very glad that I did not have to choose. So I want to just give you all a few of the things that, a few of the submissions that we had. The call center from Los Angeles, and we have Donna here and Keeli here. Nice to meet you, our first time member for her. They had, Donna's been with us before, but Keeli has not. They have a new program for speech analytics, and I thought this was amazing. I handle a lot of open records requests for our department, which includes 911, police, fire, EMS, dispatch, so we have the media and attorneys contacting us all the time. So their product that they have, and please get with them if y'all have questions about it, but it finds calls that are recorded by, you can search by the caller's name, you can search by a keyword. They have 12 built-in categories that identifies and scores calls that are based on words that are said, your tone of voice, even pause in the conversation. And it, like I said, it identifies these and automatically scores them. So it takes a lot of that, well, you like her better, so you gave her a better score out of it. It takes any of the judgment out of it. It also looks for your volume, your tone of voice, as I said, empathy, whether, it looks for words like I'm sorry or I apologize, please, thank you, and so forth. So as you all can see, that product, I'm sure, saves a lot of time and improves training, improves customer service. So I thought that was an incredible one. We also had a couple cities, Hampton, Virginia, Elgin, Illinois, who had cloud-based technology that they submitted. Hampton, where we have Hampton, they're not here. Too bad for them. And of course, we have a lot of sponsors. We've already seen one with Oracle. We have Salesforce and so forth that can talk to you all about cloud. We have another one that had implemented speech recognition, IVR. We all know that if you do not have that, which we don't in Louisville, you can just imagine the amount of savings and the amount of abandoned calls that would diminish. That was from Charlotte, North Carolina. Then we also had a city that has a scheduling application that I'm sure would be incredible for some of our larger call centers. It was called Empower, and Minneapolis, who's Minneapolis? Oh, back in the back, Deborah from Minneapolis, if you have any questions about that, or Matthew. This automatically schedules any changes. It automates changes and notifications. It allows agents to bid on shifts, vacation, overtime, any changes that they want to make to their schedule. And it controls this within the scheduling parameters. So again, with your larger call centers, I'm sure would be an amazing tool. Some of the smaller call centers, you can't change anybody's schedule. You have what you have. But for the larger ones, I thought this was a great time saver and probably a much more fair way of scheduling. We had another, a couple cities, Newport News, they're not with us this year either, but they had a lot of innovative technology, ways to capture information calls with their knowledge base without creating a service request, automating their reports, automating overdue notifications. And one thing that I thought was really interesting is they have a location alert. So if you have that property that people call in on and there is a vicious dog and you want to make sure that the inspectors know about that before they go out, when you put that address in their CRM, an alert will pop up. And so the call taker will know that they need to go through whatever their process is for letting that inspector know there's a vicious, dangerous dog there. So I thought that was pretty cool, not having sticky notes around your computer monitor for certain addresses that come in. So you can see that we had some pretty interesting things. Our winner of the Award of Distinction for Innovation and Technology goes to Denver, Colorado for their, and their operations manager is here, Nick Scheidegger. And this is for their mobile app application that's called pocketgov.com. And so I'm not going to go into any details about what their innovation is because Nick is going to be able to give a presentation on Thursday, I believe. So you all will have to be here to hear how incredible this pocketgov.com is. So without further ado, I would like to invite Nick to please come up. I'm going to put this down, and my voice isn't real loud, so please let me know if you can't hear me, or I can give it to Nick.
All of it.
Nick, on behalf of the Association of Government Contact Center Professionals, we would like to present Denver, the City of Denver and the County of Denver, and you, of course, Nick, with the 2016 Award of Distinction for Innovation and Technology.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much. Conferences like this give us a great opportunity to get to know each other. And I think for a lot of you that have attended conferences in the past, we come from many different types of centers. Sue's center is focused or has an integration with the police department. I know that there are centers here that are have integrations with their utilities. Denver 311, we are part of technology service. So for us, this award is a great honor, and I think it's also a great honor because this is coming to us from our peers. So we certainly, and I humbly accept this award. A lot of work and time and sweat went into the development of this application. It's been a year in the making, a couple failed attempts, and I want to tell more about our story, which I will do on Thursday. We are part of the Digital City Survey for the past 3 years. Denver Technology Services has been recognized for innovations in technology, and I am very excited to be able to bring this home. So thank you to the AGCCP. Thank you to all of you for continuing to make 311 and your centers a great and innovative place and space. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
We have a box that this fits in for you. There you go.
All right. Awesome.
Okay, thank you. Just one thing about how we judge the nominations. I mentioned that I'm not a voting member on this, so all of the applications come in just to me, and I redact any identifying information from the applications. So when I send them out to our judges, they have no idea what city, county, municipality, or agency that the applications come in. So it's all done very secretly. That's not the really word that I wanted, but yes, confidentially. Thank you. So that it's very fair, especially because we have some of our board members whose cities like to submit applications for the great things that they're doing. Just a couple things about Nick's award that they have with their pocketgov.com. They project a savings of $250,000 this year. So that was one of the big things that we thought, when you're talking about innovation and having a new product or a new program, and it's going to save you that kind of money, that is incredible in government. We also like the way they marketed their product to the city. They have over 8,000 people who have set up profiles on their pocketgov.com at the time of the submission. I'm sure it's grown since then. So that were some of the things that we thought were really incredible. So again, congratulations to Nick. I encourage all of you all to submit your nominations, your applications next year. We'll let you all know probably sometime in the fall what the focus will be this year, next year in Chattanooga, and then you can get those nominations in. So thank you very much.